I just wanted to ask you a quick one about New South Wales and pokies. I mean, you tried to get an answer out of Dominic Perrottet last week about buybacks, which would seem to me to be one way to limit what is the world record number of poker machines in any given jurisdiction other than Vegas. But it appears from what's announced today, there's only going to be 2,000 machines bought back out of 86,000. That's not much of a buyback.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting bit of detail there, Steve, and I'm with you on that. The Sydney Morning Herald's been running this day after day, and Dominic Perrottet's teamed up with them on the cashless gaming, and that's fair enough. People should set limits on their gambling. I mean, you can do it on your smartphone if you're betting on one of those betting websites, so why shouldn't it happen in relation to pokies? But as you say, if Dominic Perrottet wants to go out there every day and say, we've got, as many gaming machines as Nevada, only us and Nevada are up there, and Bob Carr stuffed this up by allowing so many, why doesn't he wind them back? If he's the man of political courage that he says he is, and bear in mind, they've been in government for 12 years, and the Minister, Victor Dominello, was talking about a cashless card 3 years ago. So what they're saying is they could have legislated for this last year, frankly. He's been Premier for a year. So he's saying, if you elect me, I'll do this. But it's a little bit of smoke and mirrors when he doesn't act to reduce the poker machines. If he's serious, he should be compensating clubs and pubs and reducing them by at least 10,000 in my book, Steve.
Yeah, well said. And look, I think his backbench are terrified by this. I think they see it as, Andrew, and I don't need to remind you, this is the modern greyhounds and koalas issue for the coalition government, because I was in southern New South Wales last week at a very large pokies venue, and they're terrified about what's going to happen to their revenue if these cashless cards come in.
People don't like being told what to do. And they put up with it for a little while during COVID because they were trying to save lives. But at the end of that, they had the view, we are definitely sick now of governments telling us what to do. And that's the danger for Dominic Perrottet. Taking away machine licences, I think, would be easier in some respects, even though some clubs and pubs would blow up, than saying to someone, you have to have this cashless card. That's a difficult pill for a lot of people to swallow. They say, why shouldn't I be able to go down my local club and pub and have a punt without you looking at it?
Yeah, good stuff, Andrew. You've done some great work on that. Thank you very much, my friend. That's Andrew Clennell in Canberra for the start of the new parliamentary year.